On this edition of Lexington Now, events at the Carnegie Center, the YMCA Indoor Triathlon, and One Lexington's Kenneth Payne. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of February 6, 2023. Lexington's Carnegie Center has been a resource for literacy and learning for many years. Erica Cook shares with us what they've got going on in the month of February.
My name is Erica Cook, and I'm the Marketing and Communications Director at the Carnegie Center. We want to share with you all of the amazing upcoming programs and events that we have to host for the community. So we have quite a few events coming up in February. We have our first one is actually next Tuesday, February 7th at 6:30. It's called the Kentucky Great Writer Series. And this is a quarterly series that we've been hosting for over a decade. And this upcoming show is going to feature authors such as Kiki Petrosino, Michael Patrick Smith, and Charles Booker. And they're each going to be reading segments from their memoirs and then having a Q&A and a book signing to follow. So we're really excited. We've seen a lot of interest on Facebook for this event, so we're hoping that everyone's going to be able to come out in person. But the great news is that it's also going to be live streamed on Facebook, and it'll be available as a recording at a later date. It used to be called something else, Books by Kentucky Authors. And then we sort of shifted the name up a little bit around 2012, but it's been an ongoing series for one of our longest standing ones at the Carnegie Center. Every time a Kentucky writer has a new book that's coming out that plans to be published, we like to nominate, the public can nominate, but the staff can also nominate. And so they come here and they do sort of a promotion of their book, but it's also a great opportunity for the writers to get to know their fans and to talk to them on a more personal one-on-one level. And even authors who aren't born in Kentucky are still eligible to be a part of the program as long as they live or have lived in Kentucky. The cost is completely free. It's free and open to the public, and all are invited. The next event we have here is February 16th at 6 p.m. It's called Burn the Mic, and we have a really great following. It's a Kentucky Black Writers Collaborative initiative, and it happens once a month, and we have a pretty great following of folks who like to come out and share their spoken word, their poetry, or whatever else they feel like saying on the mic. So that is happening February 16th at 7 p.m. And in partnership with WUKY, we're really excited to announce our second installation of the Say It Loud series. The Kentucky Black Writers Collaborative has partnered with WUKY, that's 91.3, for this series called Black and Proud. And this one coming up on February 26th at Louis Gart Studios is going to feature Lexington Writers Room members and KBWC members Claudia Love Meyer, Venetia Proctor, Eugenia Johnson Smith, and Lisa Brown. And that's going to be also recorded and aired at a later date for folks who aren't able to make it in person. So we're really excited about that, especially with it being the month of February for Celebrate Black History Month. We also have a contest that's open right now for youth ages 13 to 19. It's called Young Black Voices. And this contest invites young Black artists and writers to submit either writing or art based on the prompt of what Black joy means to you. And so this contest allows them the opportunity to express themselves, given Carnegie Center's mission of empowering people to explore and express their voices. We thought this would be a wonderful opportunity to invite kids to submit work for this contest and then also have a chance at being published. So our winning contestants will have their work and their art published in a chapbook, and it'll be available online, and they also win prizes. So the first prize gets to win $100, a Kindle, some books that are age appropriate and also some Carnegie Center swag. So we're really excited to offer 3 prizes for the winners of this contest, and that'll be open for the entire month of February. They can just submit everything they would like to contest at carnegiecenterlex.org. And the best part about this contest is it's not just Lexingtonians. Anyone is invited to apply in the entire country, as long as you're a U.S. resident and you're a Black student between the ages of 13 and 19. It's amazing. It's an incredible feeling here at the Carnegie Center. In the past, I know we have struggled a little with captivating some of our younger audiences in terms of the teen population specifically. I think with our kids classes and our summer camps for middle school students, we've always had, in our tutoring program, I can't forget our award-winning tutoring program, we've always had a great influx of younger students in our building, but we're really wanting to open our doors and create new, engaging, fun opportunities for teens that really inspire them to express their voices and to get to know each other as, folks who are interested in reading and writing, and sort of become our next generation of writers who might be inducted into the Hall of Fame. So we really hope that you'll be able to visit the Carnegie Center for Literacy and Learning. We're located downtown on West 2nd Street, 251, and we're open to the public Monday through Friday as well as Saturdays. We have classes, we have events, we have programs for people of all ages who are interested in learning. Maybe you want to be a writer, maybe you want to hone your skill set in poetry or nonfiction, or perhaps you're just interested in learning Spanish or Italian. We offer 4 languages. We have a tutoring program for kids ages K through 12, as well as a bunch of other amazing, engaging programs that are low cost or free to the public. So we hope that you can make it down here, and please follow us on social media or visit our website at carnegiecenterlex.org.
The Northside YMCA's indoor triathlon is this weekend. Here's what it involves.
I'm Corey Donahue. I'm an operations director at the North Lexington YMCA. That's where we are here standing in our fitness center as we prepare for our 4th Philip Cullen Memorial Indoor Triathlon. It's a really unique event. So it is a swim, bike, run event, but it's completely contained within the walls of our YMCA. So you'll swim for 10 minutes in our indoor pool. Then you'll transition into this fitness center where participants will bike for 30 minutes on our indoor cycles. And then they'll transition to our treadmills for a 20-minute run. And athletes will see how far they can go in each one of those given time frames. It is February 12th. It's a Sunday morning. We do it before our facility opens. You do not have to be a Y member to participate. The best place to go is ymcacky.org/events, and you'll find all kinds of information about the logistics of the event, how to register, pricing and everything. It's been great. We've grown every year. This is the 2nd time we've done it in memory of Philip Cullen, who was a beloved triathlete here in town who just absolutely loved making the sport fun and engaging and inviting in new participants, which is great. What's really unique about our event is that it's a lower barrier of entry than an outdoor triathlon, less equipment needed. And so it's great for new athletes, but also existing or experienced athletes to come in and get in a great workout as well and challenge themselves. Well, I think that the great thing is that this is a great way to test out the sport before you get ready for this upcoming triathlon season. Maybe if it's new to you and you want to see how you feel doing the swim, bike, run back to back, it's a great way to get a feel for that. We also have an option for a relay, up to 3-person relay, if that's something you're interested in, doing it with your family, or even just a bike run option. So if you're not quite comfortable swimming, you have those options as well to try out. Registration goes all the way up until February 11th, so it will sell out likely, so make sure they try to register early, but we're looking forward to another great event. If you want more information about the event, go to ymcacky.org/events. There's an FAQ page on there. There's also great details about how the event's going to run so they can get a good feel for it. Always can reach out to me here at the North Lexington Y for more information as well.
One Lexington's Kenneth Payne when we come back.
It's time. It's time to get honest about domestic violence. It's time, Lexington.
Lexington, it's time.
It's time.
Domestic violence is a community issue, not a private matter.
It's time to get honest.
We all know someone who has experienced domestic violence.
It's time.
Lexington, it is time.
It's time.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. One Lexington has added an asset in the form of new community outreach advocate Kenneth Payne. We caught up with him to talk about what he envisions for his new role.
My name is Kenneth Payne. I work in the mayor's office, new addition to the One Lexington team. I am the community outreach advocate, so I'll be working with, collaborating with our community partners and things like that. Also, I'll be working with like our finances or grants that we're offering community partners. That's always been kind of my goal, to affect change at the highest level possible. And I feel that I'm kind of there right now. That's probably what I'm most excited about, is being able to affect positive change in my community. So our demographic, our purview is ages 13 to 29 that's been affected by gun violence. I started December the 19th was my start date. Prior to this, I was a state social worker for about 10 years here in Fayette County in Lexington. And my team, we worked with kids whose parents' rights were terminated, worked on getting them adopted, finding them forever homes. So prior to that, I worked at a children's home. At the time when I worked, they were in Versailles, Kentucky. Now they're currently in Nicholasville, in this Kentucky United Methodist home. Worked there for about 6 years. First 3 years, I was a youth counselor. I dealt with a lot of at-risk children. And then the last few years, I worked as a supervisor over the boys' cottage. So been working with youth and young adults for about 13 to 15 years. I had did some volunteer work with One Lexington. They do this thing where we do neighborhood engagement walks. We go to different neighborhoods, hand out groceries, connect with the community, show a presence. Did that for about a year, and I helped and participated in their summer youth program, worked with that, volunteered with that, and that's something that I'll be taking over and directing as well for this upcoming summer youth program. So One Lexington is focusing on boosting community partners. We're finding that we have a lot of community partners who are already doing the work as it relates to gun violence, but are kind of under-resourced. So our focus is to really push them, help them, give them the resources, funding needed so that they can expand their business and really affect more people. So One Lexington is really focused on that. There are some programmatic things that we do, but we're trying to move towards, helping organizations that's already out there doing it, doing the work. We have a $50,000 grant awarded that will be awarded to different organizations, community organizations that are directly working with gun violence prevention. We have 3 tiers. First tier is up to, I believe, $2,500. Second tier is up, I believe, to $5,000. And the third tier is a compilation of tier 1 and 2. You can get up to, I believe, $7,500. And the first tier is towards messaging and say you want to do an event that has something to do with, gun violence prevention. And the next tier is more so of doing some programs that's educating people or training, things like that. And then, of course, the third tier, combine both of the tier 1 and tier 2, you can get up to $7,000. That's live. It ends on February the 3rd, I believe, at 4 o'clock. So any community partners, community organizations that work with gun violence prevention, they can apply for that grant and receive funding. So if people have questions, they can contact us, and you can find our information. We're on the Lexington government website. Find us there. You can reach out to, call here at the mayor's office, reach out to either Divine Karama, who is the director, Mr. Larry Johnson. You reach out to him, or you can reach out to me, Kenneth Payne, and we would love. We always looking to connect with people and volunteers. So we would love to work with whoever is willing to, help out in the work.
E911 is one of the most effective tools emergency services has in keeping the public safe. But But do you know how it works? Mario Cheek explains.
My name is Mario Cheek. I'm a public safety answering point manager here at Lexington E911. I've been here for 13 years. Lexington E911 handles all emergency and administrative calls for the Lexington Division of Fire and the Lexington Division of Police. We process those calls from answering and dispatching the resources that are needed to respond. We average approximately 1,100 calls per day, calls for the entire city of Lexington. We're located at 115 Cisco Road. We have roughly 80 employees here, 31 call takers, 30 dispatchers, and the remaining in our management. The typical day here is unpredictable. No 2 days are the same, and you never know what you're going to get. I wish more people understood how gratifying it is to help someone in need. At the end of the day, you go home and you know you made a difference. Teamwork is essential in this job, especially as it pertains to critical incidents. That's what allows us to be able to effectively handle those incidents in a proficient manner. It takes a team performance to be able to process the needs of the community and the first responders. So that teamwork is essential, and this is a very close-knit group of folks. We are looking for new hires. We're looking for talented, motivated, and positive individuals. You do have to be 18 years of age with a high school diploma, and customer service experience is a plus. We do have an extensive hiring process. It can take up to 6 months. Due to the nature of what we do, it is extensive. That hiring process starts off by applying for the job. There's an interview, some extensive testing, and background checks that have to go through as well. You can apply at jobs.lexingtonky.gov. Any potential candidates for this job should understand that we are a 365-day-a-year operation. We do work nights, weekends, holidays, birthdays. Working here, your coworkers are your family, and so that is one of the most rewarding benefits of this job is it's a family away from home. So we're open, as I said, 365 days a year. We welcome anyone who would like to come out and tour, would like to see what it is that we do, to reach out to us. We do offer sit-alongs, and we offer tours of the facility. So anyone who's interested can reach out, and we can show you how things work, and you would be able to see the job that you'd be performing. You can contact us at 859-258-3600. Anyone who is interested in applying here, I would recommend to reach out, come see what we do, and know that if you enjoy helping people, if you enjoy making a difference in people's lives, this will be the job for you.
We've got quite a bit of gavel-to-gavel coverage of city business to bring you this week, here or streaming online. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.